Alright guys, if you watched last week's video, you would have seen we went gold panning in Arrowtown's main river. This week we've decided to do something a little bit different and show you all of the other things there are to do in Arrowtown that don't have anything directly to do with gold. There are so many things. The architecture is amazing. It's just perfect.
It really is. One thing I find really interesting about this town is that the first house was built here in 1862, which is actually 22 years after New Zealand got colonised. They've kept a lot of the architecture and the old buildings here. They're really going for that feel. This place reminds me of like the Wild West. It feels like I'm in an old western town. I love it. It's beautiful so far, but let's go and check out what else it's got to offer.
Okay, stop number one on our tour of Arrowtown is the Remarkables Sweet Shop. So this place was established in 2004. There is also one in Queenstown, which is larger, but come to this one, it's smaller, it's more quaint.
So in here you can get obviously a lot of imported candy and lollies, but the thing that it's famous for is its fudge. It's all homemade and it is some of the best in the world. I've tried fudge in many countries, but this is still by far the best. Come check it out.
Offering free fudge tastings is honestly a hack because good God, that fudge is insane. So we bought a small 6-pack of the fudge. This was $14, which typically is quite expensive for fudge, but honestly, that fudge is some of the best I have ever had in my life. However, I remembered that there is another thing that this particular sweets shop is famous for, and that is their mega sour candies. So I grabbed the grape and watermelon ones. Once we find somewhere to sit down a little bit later, I'm going to make the boys try them. Maybe I'll make the boys try them first, but I will film all of us trying the mega sours because they really are chaotic. But yeah, fudge, mega sours, now we'll just keep showing you around. Okay, so if you just walk along the main road of Arrowtown, you will come across this bakery. It must be incredibly popular because the line went way out the door. So we had to wait a couple of minutes, but we did end up getting some delicious pies. All of the pies here are handmade on site, so I have every faith that they're going to be delicious.
There are actually heaps of beautiful, cute little cafes all around the place, and we're going to explore more today down the main road. I'm really enjoying it here. Guys, I just thought I'd quickly mention, especially for anyone that hasn't been to New Zealand or Australia, pies are really popular. It's one of those things that a lot of people have for breakfast. They're not incredibly good for you, but I guess in America and stuff, it's usually something you have for dinner. But in New Zealand, mince and cheese pies or steak and cheese are like a staple. You can find them at any kind of quick shop on the side of the road. But in case you're wondering why we're eating pies for breakfast, I thought I would explain that. It's very popular here.
Okay, stop number 2 on the cool things that you could do in Arrowtown is come to the Arrowtown Museum. So we're here with Annie. Annie is a new subscriber of ours. It was a bit difficult to explain to her what a phone was and then what a YouTube channel was, but we got there in the end and Annie has now subscribed. So should you. We are going to head into this museum. All of Arrowtown's history is inside here, so I am excited to learn about it.
Guys, I love museums. I'm really looking forward to this. Come check it out.
When you come to go into the museum, you can actually purchase these little $6 souvenir vials of gold. So they do have actual gold in them, which was found in the river just out in front of here.
Okay, we have just stepped outside the museum. What an incredible place. You know, for such a small town, that museum is massive. We're in there for close to an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was $12 per adult, and for a town that was built on the gold rush and gold mining, there is so much history in there that doesn't have anything directly to do with gold. You learn so much about this town and New Zealand as a whole, to be honest, inside that museum. We didn't film very much because we have very strong views on filming inside museums. I think we want to preserve the experience for you guys when you come here. We filmed little snippets which we will show you, but yeah, it is so much better than I could have imagined. Definitely worth checking out. However, what is also worth checking out is a cold drink, which is
I need a drink. It's
what I need right now.
Yeah.
Let's go get that.
All right.
Okay guys, we have just stopped for a light lunch at a restaurant slash cafe called Fork and Tap. Looks super good.
Just got myself a beer. We've got a beautiful cheese board right here. This place is on the corner of the main road. It's very well priced and beautiful atmosphere. But I'm really hungry, so we're gonna eat and drink right now.
Yep.
See you after. Okay guys, so we just went into the gold shop here in Arrowtown on the main street. As you can see by all the people in there, it's quite a popular destination. Obviously they sell a lot of gold. Much of it has been found in the Arrowtown River right next door. They've also got a very interesting big cabinet in there with nuggets of gold that have been found over the years. The more recent one found in 2022, and that one there is valued between 20 and 25,000 New Zealand dollars. Pretty incredible to see it up close.
It is now the end of the day, so we did a cheeky bit of gold panning when we finished visiting the Chinese settlement. So if you haven't seen last week's video, go and check out that, because we may or may not have found some gold. You'll have to watch that video, we'll link it down below. Otherwise, we are tired, we are hungry, it has been a big day. So we have come to the New Orleans Hotel, which is kind of like a pub style restaurant. The boys have got a burger each. I've got seafood chowder, we've got fries, we've got poutine, which is chips, cheese and gravy. There are heaps of places to eat on the main strip of Arrowtown. I would recommend Googling the opening days and hours just to make sure you don't fall short, but plenty of places to eat, but this one was recommended to us, so we're gonna give it a go.
Today has been a blast, guys. We're even thinking about extending our trip by another day, just to spend another day here. It is truly beautiful. If you go to Queenstown, consider coming here. It's only a 20-minute drive away, and you can easily spend a day, if not 2 days here, exploring this beautiful town. That brings us to the end of this video. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. It's free, in case you didn't know. Give this video a like, and we will see you next Friday with another cool, epic video. Till then, peace.